I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. George's friend.
Peppa and her friends are at the playground. Peppa, Susie and Danny are on the roundabout.
Are you all ready? Then let's go.
Stop.
George is a bit too little for the roundabout. He is playing on the swing. Here is Rebecca Rabbit with her little brother, Richard Rabbit.
Can I come on the roundabout too?
Hop on, Rebecca.
Let's go really, really fast.
Richard Rabbit wants to go on the roundabout too.
If Richard gets on, it means we can't go fast. Richard can play with George.
Richard, would you like to play with George?
No.
George is a dinosaur just like yours. Let's go and see.
Richard Rabbit is the same age as George.
Richard wanted to see George's dinosaur.
Grrr, dinosaur.
George, can Richard play with your dinosaur?
No.
Richard, can George play with your dinosaur?
No.
George and Richard do not.
أهلا بسمة أهلا بوجوه مبتسمة شخصيات ما أحلاها ومواقف
Beep, beep.
بسمة كلمة ورسمة
نلاحق الريح ونصبو إلى هدف اللقاء، نصارع السرعة ونغدو بعد الرحلة أصدقاء. حب يجمع بين الدرب وبيننا، لا تمل السكة من أخبارنا. نار وماء كان أم كهرباء، في صنع الخير كلنا نغدو سواء. الكرة السوداء جنود المحطة. الجزء الثاني تشاهدونه قريبا.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
بسمة كلمة ورسمة
George, it will be much more fun if you share.
That was really nice of George.
George does not like sharing.
Richard, let George hold the dinosaurs now.
Richard does not like sharing either.
What's all this crying about?
George and Richard always cry when they play together. They're just too little to play properly.
Can you two big girls teach them to play together?
Of course. We can help them make sand castles.
Good idea. Let's go to the sandpit.
George and Richard love a sandpit.
George, Richard, today we are going to make sand castles. First, we fill the buckets with sand. We turn the buckets over and give them a little tap. Now we lift the buckets. Presto.
Richard has made a sandcastle.
Hey, presto.
And George has made a sandcastle.
You see, playing together is fun.
Oh dear, this game has not gone very well.
It was your brother's fault. He broke George's sandcastle. Your brother broke my brother's sandcastle first.
Now, you two big girls are meant to be teaching Richard and George to play nicely together.
That's right. We're big girls. And George and Richard are too little to play together properly.
I've got an idea. George, what's your most favourite thing in the whole playground?
Seesaw.
George loves the seesaw.
Seesaw.
It is a bit difficult to play on a seesaw on your own. Richard wants to play on the seesaw.
Seesaw. George and Richard are playing together. Seesaw. Seesaw.
George likes Richard. Richard likes George. George and Richard like playing together.
النجدة خلفوني.
بسمة كلمة ورسمة